Fischl's Battle Domain theme from version 2.8, Die Mittsommernacht Fantasie, or the Midsummer Night Fantasy. Let's check it out. Ooh, a harpsichord. Do you hear that up there? It kind of sounds like twinkling stars in a night sky. And it also brings about this sense of intrigue, right? Because we have this home base. But then we get this. This mystery. This is like you're peeking around the corner of a wall, right? Is it really safe? Are you sure? Okay, it's safe. But is it really safe? There's also this sense of like a looming danger that's behind you, that's creeping up on you almost, as if this intrigue or mystery is on some timer before it's all over. Ooh, a new melody introduced. Just layering instruments. Oh yeah, we're just mixing melodies together. Yeah, there's this kind of Baroque quality to this, isn't there? In classical music, Baroque music is often very structured, very temporally steady, and there isn't that much room for tempo expression like rubato, for example. And usually there are very clear melodic lines that are kind of woven together. And here we kind of have like a two-part melody going on. That's like one melody line. And then we have the right, and they're both happening at the same time, kind of cross weaving with each other. You know, the last time that I met Fischl in the game was way back in like the very beginning of the game. And I think her dialogue lines were like written in Old English, like Shakespeare English. And there's this antiquity there that really matches this Baroque aesthetic because Baroque music is the oldest form of classical music. We're just continuing to build up, increase the volume. Hold on. That was an electric guitar, wasn't it? Okay! Little bits of elegance from the harpsichord. we're getting counter melodies too from the electric guitar. Doubling and and now follow the leader. Oh, this is like the height of battle. This kind of yearning counter melody from the electric guitar. Almost like wailing, right? Wow. This piece, oh wow, it's so fun, isn't it? It's so fun. Let's see. Ah, this piece has very standard chord progressions, right? It's just and then repeat that over and over again, right? And the motif is also quite short. And so where the musical interest in this piece lies is in the layers, the layering. Each time this kind of whole cycle repeats, there's another instrument that's added, or there's another melody that's added, or a counter melody, or a variation of the melody, right? And so that's where the interest really comes in. Ah. Boom. Ba-da-dum. Right? There's these rhythms that add like a little bit of extra oomph. And then the dissonance here. Electric guitar. Oh my gosh. And then this as well. This is like flamenco, right? There's like a twirl-like, dance-like quality in that. Cut the low harmony. Holy religious bells in the background, like heralding a messenger. prim, proper elegance from the solo harpsichord. The electric guitar is providing single note bass, ostinato bass in the back. Now counter melody. Ah. Ba-da-dum. Love those little quick string rhythms. It just adds so much prim properness to the whole thing. Dude, electric guitar, please. Like... Dude, wait. This is like... Hold on. Dude, this is like you're fighting an enemy with the exact same moveset as you, right? You're going, and then the enemy counters with the exact same move as you. This is like, if you want an anime character trope, this is like you're fighting the dark, evil version, spirit version of yourself, right? And you strike, and they mirror your strike exactly, and they both cancel out with each other. The accents, they add so much intensity and bounce to the whole thing. You attack, counter, attack, counter. It's almost like it's futile, right? It's useless. It's just getting more and more tense. You're getting more and more desperate because it's not working. It's like deceptively simple, right? Because, standard chords, short motifs. Like, if I were to describe this piece as a shape, it would be like a tall, thin rectangle. Because it's like, stacked up layer by layer, and so it's tall. But it's also thin because it's not one of those pieces that has a super long, flowing melody and then like A, B, and C sections. It's just the same section repeated over and over, and so it's a thin, tall rectangle. But even though it's quite minimalist, it is deep, right? The depth comes from the layering. It's so cool because this piece is classically based, right? And so much of Genshin's music that I've heard so far is classically based, but this especially, it's like really so obviously Baroque invoking or evoking, rather, with the sound quality, the choice of instruments, right? You got the string kind of quartet thing going on, and the harpsichord, and even the way that they all play in unison and very, very rigid in tempo. This is like taking classical music and like evolving it out of its rule set, out of the kind of walled garden, the kind of established formula, and evolving it into the modern world, into the modern, soundscape by combining instruments that are not present in classical music at all, like electric guitar or other genres like flamenco. And it's so cool to see this done in a video game. It's like Genshin is pushing forward the envelope, pushing classical music into the kind of modern soundscape, the modern mainstream light, right? I bet you that after people have played Genshin, that many more classical music like enjoyers have come about because of Genshin's music. It's just so cool to see the formula being, bent. Some of the walls being torn down. Right? There is no elitism here. This is just pure good music. Take an electric guitar, stick it in classical music. Take a classical guitar, stick it in classical music. You know, it's so cool. I feel like classical fusion is the future of classical music. It is the future of classical music. It has to be. It has to be the future of classical music. I mean, the formula has already been done for centuries, right? The classic formula has already been done for centuries, and so this is the next change in classical soundscape, right? This right here. This. This right here, this is why I like Genshin's music. This. Stuff like this. That's it for now. Thanks for watching.